So Marv asked the question, he wants to create an oval mask in Filmora 15, it's pretty easy to make an oval mask, but he wants the mask edges to fade into transparency so the mask blends into the background video. Okay, so here I put a simple image on here. It could be a video, it could be anything, and we will go ahead and start from the beginning. We'll go ahead and apply our oval mask, and then we will just adjust it to where we want it to be. Now this could be any one of the masks. It doesn't have to be the oval. It could be any one of them. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and keyframe that as our starting position. And in this case, the image is 3 seconds long. Many of you probably have it set for 5 seconds, but whatever. And let's say that we wanted to this transition, so to speak, to occur over 2 seconds. So what we can do is we can change the blur strength to 100%. Of course, that's not very visible, but this is where the second part of it comes in. And that is, we also set the scale. Now we will increase the scale to the maximum, 200%. I guess you can go a little bit higher if you type it in. And just doing that, we have our blurry edge fading in, just like that. There is a second way we can go ahead and do this. I'm just going to go ahead and delete all our keyframes, and I'm going to go ahead and take off the mask here. And this way we can make it a reusable effect for multiple locations in our video without having to replicate this each time. And the way to do that is just to add go into stock media and go to solid color and choose black and put it down there. And now we have the black. Now we're going to apply the mask to the black. And again, we'll just apply the oval here. In this case, we want the oval to be the clear part. So we're going to invert the mask. And we're just going to resize it to our starting position, like so. And let's go back to the starting position. And again, let's go ahead and keyframe. And in this case, we're working on the black, not on the image itself. And this is what's going to make it reusable. And the two things that we did was we changed the blur strength and we changed the scale. So let's just go up to the 2-second mark and then change our blur strength. And we've already put our keyframe here for all of these parameters. And let's just change the blur strength to 100%. And then also let's change the scale. And now we've accomplished exactly the same thing as we did when we applied it to the picture itself. However, our advantage here is we can now right-click on this and we can create a compound clip. And we can call it mask fade. And I'm going to mask fade 2 because I already created a mask fade, just so you can see there's a difference. And now we have a compound clip. Now, in order to reuse the compound clip multiple times, we can right-click on it, and now we can save as compound clip custom. And when we do that, it's going to be added to the editing presets here, which load every time that you open up Filmora. Or even within the same project, we can reuse this same fade. So we're going to hit save as compound custom clip. And you can see that opens up and it has compound clips. And I told you I had a previously mask fade, but here's our mask fade 2. And that means that if we put another picture on here, and okay, I don't really have another picture, but I'm just going to put the same picture down here again. We can go into our editing presets, compound clip, and we can drag our little preset right in there. And we have now repeated that same effect, and we can use it over and over again.